Before we leave the procedure, I just wanted to mention an unusual tip to you, and that is to use antigen retrieval, which can sometimes be beneficial. Now, antigen retrieval is most commonly used, of course, in immunohistochemistry on paraffin-embedded sections, and the antigen retrieval is used to break the crosslinks that are placed there by the paraformaldehyde, and this means that the epitope becomes more accessible to the antibody. So it's not a technique or part of the procedure that's usually used in immunocytochemistry. However, from some data we have, we know that it can sometimes be necessary to get the optimal results. So we would say that if other optimizations have been tried and the results still aren't satisfactory, particularly if you're not getting any staining, then you can consider including this step. One we tried in some of our laboratories are to apply heat at 95 degrees in 100 millimolar tris with 5% urea, and that had a pH of 9.5, and keep at that temperature for 10 minutes. This means that the proteins are then sufficiently denatured and the antibody binding sites are then more accessible. You can also check information provided on the data sheet, so very often if we're aware that antigen retrieval will help, then this information will be on our data sheets. For example, we have ATP5F1 antibody, an example shown here. So we have staining of HDFN cells. And you can see that without antigen retrieval in the image on the left, you can see very little red specific staining. And if we try antigen retrieval, obviously this seems to improve the staining and the antibody has more access to the epitope and improves the results.